Off-speed pitch. Outman on the run. Misjudged it, and it pops.
On the second
heel of
pitch
his
of the
glove.
game, right up the heel, bounces out, tries to regroup, and
Foul to the seats. And he went fourth style of Kershaw. Ball hit, and the Diamondbacks, who had to come from behind.
And their young rookie who's just had one of the finest seasons.
And now Tommy Pham. Pham is a 10-year veteran
On the field, but so important to this young ball club when they went through that stretch of losing 25.
Line to left. Carroll stopped straight hits by the D-backs to open the game off Kershaw.
All the balls hit too, Bob. Right.
Now Christian Walker, left-hander. Nolan Arenado, top of the first.
I'm out. Because of all those numbers you said and his power. But if Walker makes an out, Walker.
The 1-1 to Walker. Misses outside. Fly for the title, but would have been second behind Blake Snell. But like it's all Dave Roberts hopes for. He hasn't thrown more than 84 pitches since coming off. Walker bounces it foul, and it holds it to it
There, he's excellent. He's just not out there as long as he was before.
To this inning is driven to deep back and off the wall as Carroll sprints for the.
We've seen from Kershaw, and this one of the hanging variety, stays up in the strike the wall in left field. Before Peralta could get to it, it was a great read by against the beat.
Oh, was a little woozy, sat out the rest of that game and the second game, but he's checked.
Bob, in some ways, maybe the most important.
Nice job.
Over 500 in the games he catches, and 14 under. 2-2 is around 4. When he doesn't, it's well north of 5. Foul back, still 2-2.
You know, there's an old
Full count.
starts the games. You'll see really two pitches: his four-seamer and his.
Forget about it. It's gone. Major charge into that one.
A slider underneath the hands. Them. This ball never made it there. Stayed right under their belt.
That'll make the seats.
15 or 16 outs. What if he didn't get any? As Sheehan's in the bullpen.
Still 1-2 to Gurriel. So much, just that they might fall behind 1-0 in a crapshoot. Rojas has it. There's the first. They're all nauseous in the Dodger dugout. Just will have to come back tonight.
There you go.
Logic. Clayton Kershaw's regular season. He just hasn't been the Clayton Kershaw that we know during the regular season.
Yeah, it's every time. That didn't come to pass. Numbers, he's not more hittable, but certainly his stuff is not what it used to be.
The curveball used to be devastating. It's more hittable now, and he doesn't be effective until we get to October. 3-2 pitch. Got a piece of it.
What you see in the regular season for Kershaw, even
Fourth pitch of the first inning. And he walks Thomas. And that indicates that Kershaw just is not on his game to walk the
Kelly. How far do you let it go? That'll be a distant.
And Longoria slams home. It's a double for Longoria. The peg to the plate is late, and it's 6-0 Diamond.
Four-seamer. Supposed to be away and down. It's up and middle.
He's had a rough time before in the postseason. This has to be the worst of all those outings. 1,000 is insufficient in this case. There's your caption. Has not been as kind. The line right there.
This mound, I gave up 6 runs in an inning in a game 7 against the Los Angeles.
That's
and Peralta
in '88
in 1988. Yes. here tonight. Sheehan will be in their starting rotation at some point.
Gory at second with only one out. Of Kershaw. There's a strike. And the Diamondbacks
In 25.
line to left. One and two. Season because of a bad miss is outside. The division series. Snell. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
We saw in that first
Walker bounces it foul and it holds it to it there.
Great life on his fastball
for the second time in the first inning.
Kershaw on this one with the hanging variety stays up in some ways.
In tight 1-1. He's around four. When he doesn't, it's check swing foul.
It starts the innings.
Obviously, Kershaw not being able to get out first. Up high, so 4 and 5 innings in the succeeding game, except for games 3 and 4 in Arizona. And still 1 and 2 to Gory. 2-2 pitch, just that they might fall behind. Runs the count out.
Game that you don't give up, but you know what I'm saying.
Ripped, gloved by Freeman, scored 6 times before Freeman's play retired. Now here, Dave Roberts' team is down 6-0 before many seasons. Could be on the brink, forced to win 3 out of 4. 2-0 to Mookie first. This is shaping to win the MVP in most years. Only one can.
One in Milwaukee, Perdomo, Marte, Walker, and Moreno behind the plate. And
Kelly's 3-2 to Mookie. Fouled away. As a team, the Deep Orioles in 2013 with 54 miscues. Another 3-2 to Betts.
I'm good, Eddie. I'm good. Thank you.
Arizona
spotted a 6-run lead to reverse this trend, but as you mentioned earlier, pitch, which is ripped in this ballpark in 8 turn that around, his first ever postseason start.
Games on the margins, and Kelly tries to win games on the corners. He's got 6 different pitches.
Swing and miss pitch. He virtually never allows a homer on it. Hit hard, gloved by Walker. Gets to his feet and shovels. Best overall offensive performer in each league. You can cast your vote for the top offense. Aaron. Backslash.
He stayed in that third slot, though, even with the emergence, not emergence, but J.D. Martinez.
There's a base hit. Emmett Sheehan back to the mound, facing Corbin Carroll, who had an RBI single in the
17.
A high drive is gone, and I mean long gone. 165, had 25 home runs.
And that was a changeup. Then he turned over, didn't sink, stayed right in the middle of the plate.
Mookie Betts can't get it.
For 53, Christian.
It's not a pretty good breaking ball from Sheehan away. Pham goes that way and push.
Bob, Tommy Pham acquired at the deadline, and Mike Hazen was in Colorado. Tommy had a game-winning hit, but when Mike saw him in the clubhouse after.
RBI double off the wall and left in the first.
Back on their way. Tommy Pham's way has always been the same. Hard work.
The Clayton Kershaw that we know during the regular season.
Yeah,
Up high 1 and 2. Christian Walker is more hittable now, and he doesn't get effective until we get to October.
I'll find it out. Didn't see any movement there. Supposed to be away and down. It's up and middle.
He's had a read the majors.
Game 7 against Los Angeles.
That's well in 88.
Walker. Mark Pryor's going to be out there to talk to his ratio 4.06. 15.
Walker bounces it foul and holds it to him on at MLBshop.com. Well, when you think about lost to injuries, Walker Buehler hoped to come back from Tommy John surgery in silence, and that's the second time he's had an arrest following a domestic violence incident. Clouded right now. Moran and Hayward coming in from right field into foul ground. Make
like no one was going to get close to it, but he always seems to find
handily. Here's a line drive, another base hit for the D-back.
Locked in are these D-backs tonight. Another breaking ball.
The infield creeps in. And Sheehan misses high at night. 2-0 pitch coming to Thomas. Way high.
Well, this is one of those cases you have a young pitcher.
Walked him on 4 pitches. Here in Dodger Stadium.
Last time I saw a game like this, it was the Cardinals.
Evan Longoria takes a strike. They made a surprise run to the World Series before losing to the Phillies. Chopper foul.
Really the face of those. Wasn't sure if he was going to retire or not after his year in San Francisco, but
a hot, and it's 9-zip.
So on everything in this game, hit for power, taking great at bats.
Here's Perdomo. Struck out his first time, so he's yet to get best fielding position of anyone. Foul back 0-2. Postseason game?
Not one.
Why do I know that? Runner goes. Swing and a miss, and that's that. 9-0 Arizona.
3-0. Here are the latest betting odds from DraftKings Sportsbook.
That's exactly right. It's exactly know it. The Cubs, because with the exception of 2016, Cubs and win the game 10-8.
Ballpark.
Jason into center field, and Alec Thomas
Be as aggressive as he'd like.
Yep, fair enough. Upwards of 7 entering this game. But
on every pitch.
David Peralta, the left fielder.